course, the middle one is the best angle, I think. But I guess what I'm gonna do is probably turn his head this way. So that one is more like behind the scenes. And then I have him in the scene right now. So we're all gonna be basically entertaining a different angle. I am bored, and this is how I kill time. So, if I talk too slow for you, then go watch somebody else. I don't like talking, too fast. People who talk fast give me anxiety, and I just want to be chill. So, today is Monday, and I have to move again soon. I told you guys, it's really just the toiletries that are fucking heavy. Like, little stupid things that shouldn't be, um, things that I worry about are the things that I worry about. So, for example, the little blue things that you drop into the toilet, to keep the water. I mean, I'm sure that stuff is toxic, but it's like, well, do I want to have a clean toilet bowl, or do I want to clean the toilet even more often because I'm a clean freak, and you can only do so many fucking things perfectly, right? I keep saying that. But these are the pants that my mom got me. She paid for these pants. Like, she gets points, right? Or whatever. Well, I mean, when you're a gambleaholic, they have like their own points stuff or whatever. Like, you could just buy things, by accruing points or whatever. It's kind of like when you are in the arcade, right? When you're in a game room, you can accrue points, and then after a certain amount of time, you can get different prizes based off the points. And speaking of arcades, that's the one thing that it's not something that I really enjoy doing. But when I was a kid, because I told you guys my family was always at the fucking casinos, and I told you what kind of place is a casino for kids. It's not a place for fucking kids. And that's the reason why I would spend way too much time in the arcade room. Well, it's either the arcade room, the swimming pool, and keep in mind, like, one adult always has to be supervising, unless if they just dump us in the room. So, because I was the only girl, and I had all boy cousins, and even if I wasn't the oldest one, I was somehow responsible for the group of kids. And because I was the girl, I don't know how that's supposed to make sense, but yeah, like I said, I didn't really enjoy a real childhood. Um, now I'm sure anybody who's watched enough of my stuff I'm sure it's like I inadvertently or indirectly am kind of painting my parents or my family to be evil. But I'm sure they're good somewhere. I'm just saying it how it is, okay? Like, it's not like I'm trying to portray them in an ugly light, if that makes any sense. I'm just telling my part of the story. Like, do you think I wanted that? No, like, as a child, I wasn't really allowed any freedom to make my own choices, right? So why do you think I could not wait to get the fuck out of my living situation and circumstances. Look, yes, that's my towel just hanging above right there. Anyway, so I didn't enjoy my childhood. I didn't get to really, because like the few things that I was allowed to do, it was just like spending time with my best friend that was in my fucking building, and everything we did was what she wanted to do because I wasn't really allowed to have any other friends, if that makes sense. So I know that I had a very sheltered childhood, and it's like, well, I mean, you know, maybe anybody who's watching me, and you are sheltering your kids, I'm telling you guys, don't shelter them too much, or else they're gonna end up like me. And when I say that, I mean, like, obviously because I used to do adult stuff, right? So I went from, all masculine environments of the Marines to then being a super rebellious, rebellious with everything. Because I had my bachelor's degree, and I'm not sure how many other people were, you know, college graduates also working at the strip club. I'm sure not many, but many of the other strippers had kids already. So I was at the strip club by choice, simply because I don't like regular work places, I guess. I remember when I learned that one of my coworkers made $15 an hour, I think, and I was like jealous because I was like, man, we're doing the same job, and this motherfucker is making like, X amount of dollars more than me. I'm not sure how much. I don't know if it was like $5 more. It was just like an unacceptable thing to me. Because, obviously in the Marine Corps, everybody makes. It does not matter what your gender is, you make the same amount based off your fucking rank, right? Your rank and your time in service. So that shit pissed me off. Inequality and unequal pay, which is just a fact of life. So I don't. It's like, I guess you could say, yeah. I aside from just being rebellious, like I just really hate everything. I'm against everything. I told you guys, how I feel about the Bible, right? Just seeing this in the children's Bibles, and you see this in dolls. A lot of dolls have this. The Barbies, they all have this. If you pay attention and you look closely, look at their fucking fingers. I have yet to have anybody say anything about what this means. What does this resemble? I've talked about this before many times. I'm pretty sure it probably means like sacrificing something, or the cult of eating babies. I don't fucking know. I'm scared to get my shit fucking age restricted. So it's just like, you can't say a damn thing anymore because obviously freedom of speech is not is obsolete. And this video is getting long, so I kind of want to stop it already, but I kind of don't at the same time because I want to keep talking. I guess I'll just stop it. But what the fuck was I gonna talk about? You see, sometimes I just like get distracted and then I lose my train of thought. So let me just start a new video, I guess.